What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? I guess you guys are having a wonderful trading week, and I guess you're doing what you're supposed to and avoiding doing BS out there. This is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. Today's video will be some type of breakdown video, but I need you guys to focus on a few things, or I need you guys to understand a few things that I'm about to break down the cryptocurrency, because you guys know it that we have a lot of tons and bunch of couple of cryptocurrencies out there, but I'll be mainly focusing on the three that I've been working on since I introduced myself into cryptocurrency: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, right? So I could have just took my camera and placed it right there and just started recording and talking on what might be happening, but I want to make it a breakdown or a review video so you guys can understand a few things that you need to know about crypto, what might be happening, or what might happen, or what happened, right? Before I continue, before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and share and turn on the notifications so you can get notified every time I upload new videos concerning forex and entrepreneurship, and to sign up with the broker that I use, Quick Trade, right? So when you guys see, I will focus only on our current price, what's currently happening, and I'll be using the weekly and the daily and maybe the 4 hour, right? Because we're looking for long-term direction or for long-term movement. With that being said, we'll be focusing on the weekly and the daily, maybe the 4 hour, right? So when you guys see, or when you guys remember that all the zones that are marked out, or all the zones that you see right there, it's the zones that I've been working on ever since. I can't change them or I can remove them until price does something otherwise. Then that's when I'm gonna try and make new moves or make new directions, right? So we have this support. We have this support that price has laid out, right? Once price was above this zone, we were bullish, right, on Bitcoin. Once price was above the zone, we were bullish until we had a bear engulfing candlestick, or until we had a bear candle close on our weekly and anticipated a continuation to the downside. Looking at the previous zone that price has created, price has been tapping in on this very same zone or reacting on this very same zone, creating our 2022/2023 support zone, or our new support zone for the year, right? So when I now see that, okay, price is kind of like reacted off of our support zone, what's next on Bitcoin? What might be happening on Bitcoin? Because you can clearly see that our current market price, ever since we had this bullish engulfing candlestick, which broke above our 2022/2023 support, we started moving in higher highs and in higher lows. So when you try and see that price is kind of like moving in a clean bullish direction or in a bullish structure, we're creating higher highs and we're creating higher lows. When price is now moving in something like this, you guys need to know that price is cleanly bullish when you see something like this, and this is the weekly time frame. So price has been moving in a bullish direction or in a bullish structure for the past weeks. So when you see that, okay, we had this first push phase and the second exhaustion phase, and we had the second push phase and the second exhaustion phase, and the third push phase, and currently on our third exhaustion phase, what will happen next? What are we gonna see? Because when you clearly see that Bitcoin pushes, Bitcoin moves to the upside and has a pullback, moves to the upside and has a pullback, moves to the upside and we're currently in a pullback. So when I now see something like this, that clearly shows me that price is in a clean uptrend, no lie. But there are a few things that I can add or tweak just to let you guys understand that we are really in a clean uptrend. We're having some type of bullish structure, right? Or a bullish channel, with now price creating some type of bullish channel. All I'll be now focusing on Bitcoin, or all I'm now looking for on Bitcoin, is for price to do it, to break previous highs and create new highs, break previous highs and create new highs, break previous highs and create new highs. And that's just simply what I'll be looking for, because we have our zones, right? Prices above major zones, or prices trading above zones. With price trading above major zones, we guys know it that we need to be bullish. The second thing is price is breaking above previous higher highs and creating new higher highs. When price breaks a previous higher high, when price creates a higher high and breaks above the previous higher high, we have a new higher high. When price breaks this current market price higher high, creating a new higher high, we are having a new higher high. That clearly shows to us that we are in a clean uptrend, and that's it. So Bitcoin, all I'd be saying, or all I'd be looking for from now on, is for price to break previous highs and create new highs. And not to forget that if price breaks a certain high, we need to wait for price to respect that high before you can look for continuation to the upside, and that will be it, right? So when I head to the dailies, so I can tweak up everything that I showed you guys. When I tweak up on the daily, so I can show you guys everything that I'm talking about, you guys can clearly see, or you guys can see for yourselves that, yeah, Bitcoin is in a clean up trend, right? Push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, right? And we anticipate what? A further push to the upside. Only if price respects what we anticipate, right? Because you can clearly see that price has tapped into our brick wall and reacted. Price and tapped into our brick wall and reacted. Tapped into our brick wall and reacted. Tapped into our brick wall and reacted. Now we are currently above our support zone, or rather would I say we're still trading on our support zone. All I'm now looking for, because prices this highs, right? I'm now waiting to see that, because price broke above this previous higher high, creating a higher low, breaking above this previous higher high, creating a new higher high, and creating this new higher low. I'm looking to see that, are we still gonna break? Are we still gonna break above this higher high and create a new higher high? Or will price just come back to this high and fail to break and anticipate some type of reversal to the downside? I don't know. But all I can let you guys understand, or all I can let you guys know, is Bitcoin is in a clean uptrend. We're creating higher highs, we're creating higher lows, we're creating higher highs, we're creating higher lows. And that's just simply what it is. So Bitcoin, I still see a move to the upside. But the reasons for me is we've created our bullish channel. We're creating higher highs and higher lows, and we're still above our major support zone. And that's just what I'll be looking for to continue bullish. Too many confluences, enough confluences, and that's just it. So when you look at Ethereum, which is our second pair, Ethereum, I won't say much, or Ethereum, I won't break down that much just to confuse you guys. But Ethereum, we are also trading above our previous, or our major support zone, because prices tapped and pushed, tapped and pushed, tapped and pushed, tapped and pushed, until we had price breaking out and started trading below and having a break above again, and now we're trading above. So when you now see what's happening on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, you can clearly see that price is in a clean, price is kind of like moving sideways, because we've created this higher high and created this new higher high, but now we're kind of like trading below our higher high, our previous higher high. With now that being said, all I'm looking for on Ethereum is to see that will price break below this major support zone and move to the downside, or price react off the support zone and move to the upside, or are we gonna break above highs to create new higher highs, or will price fall breaking above this highs and look to be bearish or move to the downside based on what we're looking at? You understand me? Ethereum, I won't say much, or Ethereum, there's not enough confluences into what I have to say or what I have to do. But Ethereum, you need to wait and see. Are we going to break above our support? Are we going to fall to break our support? Are we going to break above our higher highs? Or are we going to fall to break above our higher highs? And that will be it. Do you guys understand me? And that will be it. Not looking for much, not looking for less. No holy grail, no, like, I don't add too many confluences into what I have. What I see, it's what I'll do. What the market shows me, it what I'll react on. If we break below, I continue bearish. If we fall to break, I'll be bullish. Break above previous higher highs, I continue bullish. Fall to break above previous higher highs, I reverse and I'll be bearish. And that's just simply what it has to be. Do you guys understand me? The last pair we're looking at is Litecoin, because a nigga life too fucking lit. What an intro, what a clean intro. So Litecoin is kind of tricky compared to any other pair. Litecoin once had this resistance and now and reversed and had this zone as some type of support until price broke below again, having this zone as some resistance. And you can clearly see on our current price that we still are reacting on this resistance. We still are reacting on this major resistance, all right? And are trading below this major resistance. What do I need to look for if prices trading below resistance is to just simply continue moving to the downside? But what reasons do I have, or what information do I need to gather into saying why is price looking to be bearish if we're trading below this major resistance zone? One, you can clearly see that price has reacted off the zone once and pushed to the downside, coming back again for the second time and pushed to the downside, coming back again with a bullish engulfing candlestick breaking above. So when price broke above, all we anticipated is that price will continue moving to the upside. But unfortunately, we had a breakout and a break back in, a bullish engulfing and a bear engulfing, trading below our resistance, right? So when now price had a breakout and a break back in and traded below our resistance, all you guys need to understand is that if price breaks out of a certain zone and breaks back in of a certain zone, you need to wait for price to come back to the very same zone. So give you signs that is it gonna break above, or will it fail breaking above and move to the downside? And that will be it. Because guys, trading is just based on what you do. Trading is based on what reactions do you give the markets when they show you what's currently happening. Are you gonna do bullshit, or are you gonna react or do what's meant for you to do and be profitable? I don't know, right? But you can clearly see that Ethereum, Litecoin, we're still below our support. When we're below a certain zone, you guys need to be bearish. But when we're above a certain zone, you guys need to be bullish. And that's just simply what it is. So what I'll be looking for from now on Ethereum is to see that if price comes back to my resistance, are we going to break out to be bullish, or will price simply fail to break and look to move to the downside? And that's just what I'll be looking for. Do you understand me? So heading down to the daily time frame before I end the session. So when I now look at what happened, you can clearly see that price reacted once, right? Failed breaking above, or broke above and traded above, and unfortunately had a break below and a retest below and further moved to the downside, right? So when you see two, price reacted nicely to our resistance, right? Three, price broke out again and had a bear engulfing, broken back below, right? So when price continued to the downside, you can clearly see that we came back and reacted off of our support, off of our resistance, and continued moving to the downside, right? And then we had this bullish engulfing candlestick, I repeat, which broke above. So with price breaking out, you need to wait for a retest to continue to the upside. But in this instance, price had a what? A breakout and a break back in, right? And a retest below and move to the downside, right? So what's currently happening on my current market price? I'm looking for four things now. Are we going to come back to our support and break out? Are we going to come back to our resistance and break out and retest and continue to the upside? Or are we going to come back and fail to break and move to the downside? Or will price continue moving to the downside based on the push phase that I'm looking at and this extension phase? Are we going to break below or continue moving to the downside with this bullish and with this bear flag formation that we have on our current price to continue moving to the downside? I don't know. But I need you guys to understand that cryptocurrencies cannot correlate. They move hand in hand, right? You guys saw that I'm looking to be bullish on Bitcoin and be bullish on Ethereum, but I'm looking to be bearish on Litecoin. Why am I saying that? It's because I'm simply following price action. What's happening, I do what price is doing, right? If price does otherwise, then that's just what price wanted to do. But without further ado, people, that's what I wanted to share and what I wanted to break down with you guys, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I don't know what might be happening for the next coming weeks or months, but all I need you guys to understand is to just follow price action. If we above a certain zone, be bullish. If we below a certain zone, be bearish. If we're failing to break, reverse. If we're breaking out, continue with the direction. And that's just simply what it has to be. You guys understand me? Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and turn on the notifications so you can get notified every time I upload new videos concerning forex and entrepreneurship. And to sign up with a broker that I use, Quick Trade. And don't forget to hit my line concerning forex or my trading course or anything forex related. I'm up for a vibe and I'm up for anything, and I'm up to make you guys win like I am winning. Do you guys understand me? Without further ado, I'm out.